Hey, it's Jackson jumping on this morning to share with you parents 3 creative ways to pay for your son or daughter's education. Number one, sell a kidney. So I was just looking on businessinsider.com that you can get 10K a pop on the black market for those things. You got 2 of them. Why are you holding on to both? Number two, ditch electricity. That's like $200 out of your pocket every month for what? For lights, for heat, for running water. I live out in Amish country, Western Pennsylvania. They do just fine without it. Number three, rob a bank. So that was huge back in like the 40s and 50s. It's kind of gone out of style, but a lot of cash in that. Fourth option, if you want to stick around or maybe join us, is actually going to be to join our free info session coming up. Where we're going to walk you through kind of a 3-step system to pay for the semester. So if that option maybe sounds a little better, stick around here. Let me give you a quick preview of what we're going to talk about this 3-step system. So we always start with people, we say, hey, number one, free money. So that's going to be, how can you find things like scholarships and grants where you can get your son or daughter money for the semester, without them having to pay it back with interest or things like that, right? So that's obviously step number one. Step number two is going to be government options, so federal aid. A lot of people don't know that if circumstances have changed, maybe costs have gone up, family incomes changed with corona or whatever, you can actually reapply for FAFSA to change your aid package for the spring semester. So that's going to be number two. Third option we always talk about then are private options. So that's where you can look at things like a private student loan. How do you pick the right one? How do you file? How do you get it quick in time for the semester? But there's also a few other options, alternatives to the traditional student loan, which aren't for everyone, but we always like to explore as well. So again, that's a little preview. But what I'm going to tell you is you're going to find some information below this video with links to save your seat. Or at the very least, if you can't make it, we'll send you a recording of this free info session we have coming up. We'd love to see you there, and we can go a little more in depth into this 3-step system, a little more on what we do, and then of course, we'll be on there to answer your questions. So that's going to be it for Student Fi. My name's Jackson, and I hope to see you soon.